Good evening. The presentation of the colors will be performed by the Honor Guard, comprised of our law enforcement officials from the counties of Culpeper, Spotsylvania and Stafford, and Germanna Community College's Police Department. Gentlemen, would you please remove your hats? Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, with liberty and justice for all. We ask that you remain standing for the playing of the national anthem. This is a special presentation this evening by two of our students, Marion Louise Lerner and Alex Edmundo Rodriguez. This is a wonderful opportunity to highlight the cooperation between our local law enforcement agencies and the college. We thank our officers for their service.
Please be seated. Good evening. On behalf of Germanna Community College, I welcome you to our 48th commencement ceremony. This semester, we lost two of our beloved faculty members. I ask that you join me in a moment of silence in memory and honor of Dr. Richard Gosweiler and Mrs. Delois McCormick. Thank you. To preserve the dignity of the ceremony, and out of respect and consideration for others, please turn off or silence your cell phones. To accommodate graduates, the center aisleways and the aisleway up front here must be kept clear during the ceremony. For those of you who would like a posed picture, I will be available after the ceremony back here on stage to repose the moment where you can get the nice photograph without having to rush or worry. Yes, I am serious. So after the ceremony is over, if you would like to go out to the patio and have refreshments, we would certainly invite you to do that, but you can also come back here with your graduate for a posed picture. Tonight is a joyful occasion to celebrate the accomplishments and successes of these graduates. I congratulate the class of 2015 on your success, and I challenge all of you to use your gifts and your education to give back to your communities, to the Commonwealth, to your nation, and indeed to the planet. Please hold your applause until I introduce all members of the platform party who will stand as they are named. Dr. Ann Wolford, Vice President for Academic Affairs and Student Services. Mrs. Kathy Washington, Chair of Germanna Community College's local board, representing Ms. Jessica Perez, Germanna Community College alum and commencement speaker. Ms. Sherry Gravitt, representing Caroline County from our board. Mr. William Thomas, representing Culpeper County. Ms. Terry McNally, representing the city of Fredericksburg. Mr. Victor Gaiman Jr., Dr. Victor Gaiman Jr., apologies Vic, representing King George County. Ms. Ann Tidball, representing Madison County. Mr. Sam Kessler, representing Orange County. Ms. Angela Green, representing Spotsylvania. And Mr. Russell James, President of Germanna Community College's Educational Foundation. Thank you all. The ninth member of the college board, Mr. Doug Rogers, who represents Orange County, is standing in for me at another event tonight and therefore unable to be here. I would like to recognize Mr. Rogers and Ms. Sherry Gravitt, whose terms expire June 30. They have served a total of 8 years each for 2 terms. They have been vocal and passionate advocates for Germanna Community College, have been strong supporters of our students, have been very good guides for me and our administration. Their dedication to serving the educational and training needs of our students and representing their communities and indeed our whole district is exemplary. We're grateful, Sherry and Doug, where you are, for your leadership and your service. We will miss you on the board. Thank you. In the audience here, and again, please stand and please hold your applause until all are standing. We have from the Germanna Educational Foundation, Mr. Hap Connors, Ms. Golly Hervey, Mr. Ted Hantz, Ms. Ann Lewis, Mr. Gregory Madsen, Ms. Rochelle Moore, Ms. Charlotte Ross. Thank you for serving as volunteers and members of our governing board for Foundation and all you do to help establish scholarships and support our students. Also in the audience, representing Spotsylvania County on the Board of Supervisors, Mr. Gary Skinner. Mrs. Washington, chair of the board, will now bring greetings from the board to the class of 2015.
Well, good evening again. On behalf of the Germanna Community College Board, I want to express our sincere congratulations to you, the graduates. This is a milestone event that I hope you will never forget. I hope you remember it for the rest of your lives. And surrounding you tonight are many people who've helped you get there. These include your faculty, your parents, your friends, your children. But in the end, it is really you and your hard work and your dedication that have brought you where you are tonight. So as you head into your future, I really hope that you will always remember where you started and look back on your time at Germanna. We and the board, we challenge you to continue your education, whether it be further study or development of superior skills in the workplace. You are the future. You are the future of our community and of this nation. Through you and through your success, all of us are going to benefit and prosper. So let us move forward in this grand event this evening. And please know, graduates, that we all share in your excitement and your smiles and your pride. And we want you to enjoy tonight because this celebration is all about you. At this time, I'd like to invite Russell James to the podium to bring greetings from the Germanna Educational Foundation. Thank you, Mr. James. Thank you, Dad.
Thank you, Kathy. I'm especially pleased to be here to see a number of my friends from the faculty. I served at Germanna for a number of years. But I'm mostly pleased to see all these graduates. Like you, many of you, I was the first-time college graduate in my family. And I know how excited it is for your family. That was very evident, from all the applause. And you are to be congratulated for seeing it through, for helping your children, your friends, your nieces and nephews get to this point. I looked at the Germanna website and I found some interesting information about community colleges. Did you know that 44% of students who receive baccalaureates or master's degree in STEM fields started at a community college? 52% of nurses and the majority of healthcare workers started at a community college. 80% of firefighters, law enforcement officers, EMTs got their certifications from a community college. And 20 to 40% of the nation's teachers started at the community college. And I was, like you, a community college attendee. I did not graduate, I transferred early. But you are to be commended for seeking the community college route because that is a wonderful route to go for all of you and the people that will come after you. So what I'd like to ask you to do is to remember tonight, remember where you came from. Many of you will go on to careers within the community, careers throughout our country, and some of you may even go overseas. But I always want you to remember Germanna Community College. Many of you will be very, very successful, and you have an opportunity to help those who will come after you leave tonight. So remember Germanna Community College, wherever you go, it is your starting point. So thank you very much, congratulations, and Godspeed.
Thank you very much. It is now my pleasure to introduce to you someone many of you in the audience know. This is our student speaker this evening, Germanna Montesino Bonet. Germanna is a 2005 graduate of Stafford County High School. She spent most of her life in Vienna. She was unaware that there was a community college down in this little town called Fredericksburg. She enrolled in Northern Virginia Community College, where she completed most of her general education courses. In 2008, She then enrolled in Germanna, and she began pursuing engineering. Xiomara's path has not always been easy. When she entered public school, she was placed in the English as Second Language classes, the infamous ELL, not sure what you call it today. She then realized that she had to learn English very quickly if she wanted to get out of those ESL classes and into the more challenging ones. Xiomara is living proof that anyone who truly wants to succeed can. In addition to her academic excellence, Xiomara is an active member of Germanna's Student Government Association, Phi Theta Kappa. She serves as one of the 2 student representatives on the college council. She's a member of the engineering club. She's also a student ambassador. She works also part-time with her father in a landscaping company. Xiomara graduates tonight with an associate's in science, in engineering, and she plans to enroll in Virginia Tech's accelerated cybersecurity program, where she will earn a bachelor's, master's, and doctoral degree wrapped up in one in a computer engineering and cybersecurity program. Please join me in welcoming your student speaker, Xiomara Montesino Bonet.
Wow. Okay, Dr. Sam, board members, faculty, friends, and most of all, today's graduates, congratulations. First, I would like to thank all the professors, faculty, and staff for their encouragement, guidance, and support. I would also like to take a moment to thank all the parents and family members for being here, and for being a source of love and support throughout our journey that led us to this moment. Especially my own family, who I am very happy made it here tonight. Without my parents taking the risk to move from Bolivia to the United States in the year 2000, I wouldn't be here graduating with all of you. Have you guys heard that community colleges are just the backup alternatives for those who are not admitted to a 4-year university? There are some who believe that attending a community college means easy classes and a degree that does not take a lot of effort and sacrifice. Well, they are mistaken. At Germanna, we learn from top instructors who are not only passionate about their jobs, but also eager to see us all succeed. We can all agree that a community college is a great way to get an affordable, flexible, and quality education that takes a lot of hard work to accomplish. To begin the work of fulfilling my dream, Germanna Community College offered me lots of opportunities for educational achievement and personal growth. In my journey, I am always reminded of 2 major elements that are very important to me. Follow your dreams and don't be afraid to fail. Always follow your dreams. Barbara Scher, a career life coach, said, "Not fulfilling your dreams will be a loss to the world, because the world needs everyone's gifts, yours and mine." I want you to think about your dream. My dream began when I was 5 years old. I decided to become an astronaut. When I was 9, my dad bought me the best astronomy book back from Germany. Can you imagine reading a book in a language you don't understand? Yes, that book was in German. I wanted to learn about space so bad. I was excited to read it. So I used a German-Spanish dictionary to translate word for word. Bolivia doesn't have a space program. So when I found out that my parents were immigrating to the United States, all I could think about was how close I would be to NASA. Once I moved here and started going to school, language became a huge barrier. I was placed in the ESL program. and the math and science courses did not challenge me enough. So a few months later, my parents helped me apply to Thomas Jefferson High School for Science and Technology. Although I passed the mathematics and science test, my English was not good enough, so I didn't get in. Because of my parents' request, I was placed in higher-level math and science courses at my school. And soon enough, I became bilingual. In high school, I found out that NASA receives about 8,000 applications for astronaut training. And out of those applications, they accept only 8. On top of that, I watched the movie Gravity. And still, my dream hasn't changed. Nelson Mandela said, "There is no passion to be found playing small and settling for a life that's less than the one that you are capable of living." Now, for some of you, graduating today was your dream. For some of us, this is just another step we needed to take towards achieving our dream. Part of following our dreams will include falling down and failing, which leads to my second point. Don't be afraid to fail. Denzel Washington said, "You will fail at some point in your life. Accept it. You will lose, you will embarrass yourself, and you will suck at something. There's no doubt about it." During last spring semester, I took statics. Not statistics, statics. The class that changes how you see the world. You see this podium over here? What I see is a free body diagram. One arrow pointing down for its weight, mass times gravity, and an arrow pointing up for the normal force. Both of these canceling each other out so that this podium can stand still in perfect balance. Statics is the class in which all equations equal 0. Simple mathematics, right? I thought so too until I realized that it wasn't. Statics was the hardest course I took at Germanna. Not because I didn't get the material, but because no matter how many ways I tried to solve a problem, I managed to get different wrong answers. Now, I know the last thing you guys want to do is think about exams, but let's just imagine you take an exam. You studied hard, and you know how to solve every single problem. When you get your exam back, turns out you got a 50 out of 100. You look at the problems, and all your work was going in the right direction. But somehow, all your final answers are wrong. It's frustrating. So frustrating, I was ready to give up engineering. I was ready to give up the one thing I pursued all my life. One course and fear of failure can do that. I was so embarrassed about it, I didn't want to tell anyone. When my professor noticed, she went out of her way to help me look beyond the grades. Theodore Roosevelt said, "It's hard to fail, but it is worse never to have tried to succeed." So I stopped worrying about the grade and focused on understanding the material. Once you understand the material, the good grade will come on its own. Every single one of us here today has the training and talent to succeed, but do you have the guts to fail? Indeed, tonight continues my lessons in following my dream and not being afraid to fail. Because just a few weeks ago, in front of 15 of you, was worse than base jumping at night without a parachute. You could say my number one fear is public speaking. especially with a microphone. However, I made it my personal goal for this academic year to get better at it. I would have never imagined that the event where I would test if I've achieved my goal would be in front of an audience of this magnitude. Don't get me wrong, I love challenges. In fact, the harder the challenge, the better. Why do you think I chose engineering? But when it comes to public speaking, I like the idea of the challenge, but it scared me. The day when I found out I was given the opportunity to address you, I had a panic attack. I knew I was not going to be able to say no. I mean, how do you say no to something like this? You don't. Did Bruno Mars say no to sing the halftime show at the Super Bowl? No. He said, tomorrow is not promised. So I had to go for it. So I have decided to inspire you with 2 more lessons that inspire me. 1, be true to yourself. As Steve Jobs, the visionary of Apple, said, your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. And most important, have the courage to follow your heart and intuition. They somehow already know what you truly want to become. What if Steve Jobs had never pursued his dream? Number 2, work hard. This particular point has been my motivation for the last month. As the spring semester was coming to an end, you get so overwhelmed with the things you have to do, all you want to do is just have fun and relax. And sometimes procrastinate about what the things that you should do. Arnold Schwarzenegger said, it's important to have fun in life. But while you're out there partying, horsing around, someone out there at the same time is working hard. Someone's getting smarter, and someone is winning. There are 24 hours in a day. You sleep 6. Now, some of you may say, wait a minute, I like to sleep 8 hours. Well, Mr. Schwarzenegger recommends sleep faster because you never want to fail because you didn't work hard enough. This from an immigrant who became not just Mr. Universe many times and a successful actor, but also was elected the governor of California. Finally, because I know you can't wait for your turn to be up on the stage, one more thought to take with you. Life is like a puzzle. Every piece fits together to create who we are, what we do, and how we feel. Sometimes what we want to do will be clear-cut. And sometimes it will be almost impossible to decide what that is. Nevertheless, every experience shapes us into who we will eventually become. So remember this phrase. Only do things that make you proud, so that you can truly be your own hero. As we all prepare to move forward with our lives, remember these things. Follow your dreams. Don't be afraid to fail. Be true to yourself. And work hard. Class of 2015, we did it. Thank you.
told I was going to have to work on my speed sleep. I think some of us could appreciate that. Thank you so much. At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce one more speaker this evening, and that is your commencement speaker for tonight's ceremony, Mrs. Jessica Perez. Jessica, like many of our students, took a more roundabout way to get to college. She graduated from North Ridgeview High in Cleveland, Ohio, but she was 30 years old when she enrolled at Germanna. It took her a while to silence some voices in her head. These were voices from her high school teachers who told her, "You're not college material." With the unwavering support of her husband, Michael, and our faculty, she flourished at Germanna. Not only did she discover that she could be a successful college student, she realized that she had a true passion for learning. In her role as senior tutor and manager of Germanna's Writing Center, Jessica has touched the lives of thousands of students who have benefited from her patient tutelage over the past 4 years. She coaches, she cheers, she encourages you to reach your full academic potential. Jessica obtained an Associate's of Arts and Science in Liberal Arts and a certificate in General Studies from Germanna Community College in 2012. And on May 9th of 2015, she received her bachelor's degree with honors in English literature from the University of Mary Washington. Please welcome to the podium Mrs. Jessica Perez.
As you all know, every Germanna student has a story. And my story begins when I was in the 9th grade and my math teacher decided to tell my mom some advice. Mrs. Leonard, sometimes parents have to face the fact that their child is just not very smart. The child she was talking about was me, and for the duration of my time in high school, I viewed its walls as a prison, and I became an expert at breaking out of it. And if I was stuck behind the prison walls, I made the time there very interesting for my fellow students and teachers. On the day that all the seniors were picking up their caps and gowns for graduation, I was called into the principal's office. She informed me that I would not be allowed to attend graduation unless I somehow served 33 detentions in 3 days. She then went on to tell me that the reason why colleges were so selective was to make sure people like me didn't get in. Though, in her defense, she was still a little angry with me because I bought a whole bunch of dead fish and hid them all around the school as a prank. And honestly, I really did not care. It really didn't bother me at all because, I knew I wasn't going to college. Even if I was smart enough, I didn't have the money to pay for it. So I walked out of her office laughing because my time in prison was over. Freedom was upon me. After high school, I began to work retail, and as my high school boyfriend, later husband, worked on his MBA, I worked up the ranks of retail management. And in 2003, we moved from Ohio to Virginia when he began to work for the government, and I started working as a manager at Barnes & Noble in Springfield. And I loved my job. I was surrounded by books, and if you know me, coffee, as well as really great people. But the hours were really exhausting. And anytime I was particularly exhausted, my husband would bring up the idea of me going back to school. But I always heard my high school teacher's words every time he brought that up. Mrs. Leonard, sometimes parents have to face the fact that their child is just not very smart. I had faced that fact. I was not about to prove it. But one day, I think I must have been really tired because my husband won. And the next thing I knew, we were on the Germanna website filling out an application, and I was looking for where and when I could take the placement test. And on my way to take the test, I was really surprised at how close the Locust Grove campus was to my house in Lake of the Woods. It's really funny how you can live somewhere for a very long time and have no idea what's around you, and that's exactly how I felt while I took the test. But I do remember that afterwards, a counselor met with me, and she was really surprised and happy with my test scores. She told me that I tested into English 111 and Math 03, and when I asked her what Math 03 was, she told me it was a developmental math, but for someone who's been out of school for over a decade, I tested really high. But of course, all I heard was developmental math. And again, my 9th grade math teacher's words were ringing in my head. Mrs. Leonard, sometimes you have to face the fact that your child's just not very smart. A couple of days later, I got a phone call from my advisor, Diane Critchfield. She wanted to arrange a meeting so she can help me sign up for my classes that summer. But by the time that I met with her, I knew that this whole college thing was a mistake. But I did want to make my husband happy, so I thought I'd be honest with her. And she seemed very amused by the idea that she shouldn't waste any time with me because I was just going to fail anyway. So amused, in fact, that she signed me up for her English 111 class that summer. And that first semester was amazing. I don't even know how to describe it, but I started to enjoy learning again. Not only that, I stopped viewing school as a prison. Every person that I met was so nice and helpful. When I would walk into the Locust Grove campus every morning, the woman who sat behind the cashier counter, she would say hi to me and give me a good morning. When I drive away at night, security was always waving at me as I drove by. When I needed help getting into Blackboard, the people who worked in the academic commuting system, or system center, they were more than happy to walk me through the steps. And the librarians, I feel so bad for still, were very patient with me, helping me find academic journals for my first research paper. And I found myself just actually looking forward to going to school, and not just for the classes, but for the environment. I mean, every time I walked down the hallway, someone would smile at me and I didn't even know them. So needless to say, I didn't fail my first semester at Germanna. I eventually started taking more classes at the Fredericksburg and Daniel Center campuses where I had similar experiences. But that did not convince me that I had the ability to succeed. I viewed every semester as a new opportunity to fail, especially because there was a math class involved. But at the end of my first year, I won an award for English, and at the ceremony, I met Ann Lyons for the first time. She asked me to meet her at her office at the Locust Grove Center and talk to her about becoming a tutor. And we had a great conversation. We talked about what it means to be a tutor and how I would tutor writing. But then Ann dropped a bomb on me. She asked me how I felt about tutoring math. And only Ann Lyons would hire somebody with my reaction, because I swear to you, I turned white. My stomach just dropped. And she hired me on the spot. And as I continued to take my own math classes, I began to tutor people who took classes that I had already taken. And for some reason, and I think I've probably said this to many of you, because it's not my math anymore, a lot of those concepts started to make a lot of sense. At one time seemed really difficult. I could even explain one concept many different ways. And this coincided with my own math classes seeming to get easier. For instance, I enjoyed Mr. Nicken's Math for the Liberal Arts class so much, I took his statistics class and I didn't even need it. Other people noticed this change in me well before I did. It wasn't until I took a trip down to Richmond with Dr. Sam that I realized what was happening. I was asked, as well as many others, to go down to the Virginia State Assembly and represent Germanna students. And Dr. Sam offered to pick me up at the Locust Grove campus. I thought we were meeting everybody in Fredericksburg. It wasn't until we got past mile marker 126 on I-95 that I realized I was wrong. I was just going down to Richmond, me and Dr. Sam. But he was very engaging, and we talked about a variety of subjects until we landed on tutoring. And he asked me what subject I liked to tutor most. And the answer came out before I could even think about what it was I was saying: math. And that was the moment that my old 9th grade math teacher's words left my brain altogether. Those words haunted me for almost 20 years. And a simple answer to a simple question banished them from my mind forever. So you see, each of you play a role here in a student's journey at Germanna. Some students weren't the greatest in high school. Some had a bad experience with a teacher who didn't believe in them. And some of us have been out of the classroom for a long time and don't know what it is that we can bring to the classroom and lack the confidence to do so. And I was all of those students. And I want to thank you for your smiles in the hallway, your words of encouragement in the classroom, and just smiling as you walk down the hall. because that gave me the courage to go on past Germanna and graduate from the University of Mary Washington with my bachelor's degree. And whether or not I personally met you on my journey, I want to thank you because you were part of it. Thank you for making Germanna Community College a place where people like me can come and realize our potential. Thank you.
What a wonderful journey. I know you all have your own personal stories. I want to thank you, Mrs. Perez, for sharing with us and being here tonight, and many congratulations. Many. I'm glad it all added up for you. At this time, I'd like to invite Dr. Ann Wolford, Vice President for Academic Affairs and Student Services. She will present the degree and certificate candidates to President Sam.
Yes, thank you.
Right, please. Yep.
Will the candidates who are to receive an Associate of Arts and Sciences degree please rise and remain standing? Mr. President, on the recommendation of the faculty of Germanna Community College, I present to you the candidates who are to receive an Associate of Arts and Sciences degree. I certify that they have met all the requirements for these awards as specified by the Virginia State Board for Community Colleges.
Thank you, Dr. Wolford. By the power vested in me by the Commonwealth of Virginia, I hereby confer upon you the degree of Associate of Arts and Sciences, with all the rights, responsibilities, and privileges thereto appertaining. Graduates, you may move your tassels to the left. Please be seated.
Will the candidates who are to receive an Associate of Science degree please rise and remain standing?
One behind you.
Mr. President, on the recommendation of the faculty of Germanna Community College, I present to you the candidates who are to receive an Associate of Science degree. I certify that they have met all the requirements for these awards as specified by the Virginia State Board for Community Colleges.
Thank you, Dr. Wolford. By the power vested in me by the Commonwealth of Virginia, I hereby confer upon you the degree of Associate of Science, with all the rights, responsibilities, and privileges thereto appertaining. You may move your tassels to the left. Please be seated.
Will the candidates who are to receive an Associate of Applied Science degree please rise and remain standing? Mr. President, on the recommendation of the faculty of Germanna Community College, I present to you the candidates who are to receive an Associate of Applied Science degree. I certify that they have met all the requirements for this award as specified by the Virginia State Board for Community Colleges.
Thank you, Dr. Wolford. By the power vested in me by the Commonwealth of Virginia, I hereby confer upon you the degree of Associate of Applied Science, with all the rights, responsibilities and privileges thereto appertaining. Graduates, you may move your tassels to the left. Please be seated.
Will the graduates who are to receive a certificate or a career study certificate please rise and remain standing? Mr. President, on the recommendation of the faculty of Germanna Community College, I present to you the candidates who are to receive a certificate or a career study certificate. I certify that they have met all the requirements for these awards as specified by the Virginia State Board for Community Colleges.
Thank you, Dr. Wolford. By the power vested in me by the Commonwealth of Virginia, I hereby award these certificates and career studies certificates with all the rights, responsibilities, and privileges thereto appertaining. You may move your tassels to the left. Please be seated. Congratulations, graduates. Mrs. Perez, Mrs. Washington, and Dr. Wolford will now join me in presenting the awards and congratulating the graduates. Graduates, please come forward as directed by the marshals to accept your degrees and certificates.
Yes, you do. Amanda Leanne Adams, General Studies, Psychology. Come on. Candace L. Aguilar, Science, cum laude. Roya Ahmad, General Studies. Miguel Angel Alvarado, General Studies. Megan Emily Andrews, General Studies, summa cum laude. Andrea del Carmen Aparicio Noyola, General Studies, magna cum laude. Shanna P. Ashton, Business Administration, cum laude. Brittany P. Ayers, General Studies, magna cum laude. Kylie Jean Baker, K through 8 Education, summa cum laude. Tanya Banks, Business Administration. Cassandra Renee Barlow, Education, summa cum laude. Courtney Elaine Bates, General Studies, Psychology, magna cum laude. Adam Christopher Baxter, Science, summa cum laude. Brandy Baxter, Science, magna cum laude. Kayla Denise Baylor, Business Administration, magna cum laude. Aubrey Ann Catherine Benton, General Studies, cum laude. Dante Maurice Benton, General Studies, magna cum laude. Julius Agathar Berger, Business Administration, cum laude. Sierra Berry, Education. Jessica Anna Bounds, General Studies, summa cum laude. Matthew Ertle Brooks, General Studies, cum laude. Crystal D. Cabrera, Liberal Studies, summa cum laude. Alexandra Nicole Carnes, General Studies, cum laude. Jasmine Aliyah Carter, General Studies. Megan Lee Caruso, General Studies. Gabriela Cateri Castillo, General Studies. Lourdes Maria Castro Torres, General Studies, Psychology, magna cum laude. Tamara K. Chapman, General Studies. Zachary Richard Macias Champ, General Studies, Psychology. Emma Grace Chappell, General Studies, magna cum laude. Emily Angela Clark, General Studies. Amanda N. Coons, Business Administration, cum laude. Misty Cross, Psychology. Alyssa Taylor Kugel, General Studies, Psychology, summa cum laude. Carly Britt Damon, General Studies, cum laude. Hannah Elizabeth Davidson, Business Administration, summa cum laude. Sarah Elizabeth Day, K-8 Education. Matthew Thomas Decoit, Science, cum laude. Emily Carol DeGrosier, General Studies. Robin Diaz, General Studies, cum laude. Brianna Lea DeSanza, Science, summa cum laude. Michael James Eady, General Studies, summa cum laude. Kelly Virginia Elliott, Liberal Arts, summa cum laude. Brandy L. Fallon, General Studies. Alexi Felena Ford, Science, cum laude. Stephanie R. Forsyth, General Studies, Psychology, cum laude. Sarah Elizabeth Foster, General Studies, summa cum laude. Danielle Whitley Fox, General Studies. Michelle Lynn Foy, General Studies, magna cum laude. Mark Stephen Fredericks, General Studies, magna cum laude. Amberlyn Freny, General Studies, cum laude. Andrea Gale, Science, summa cum laude. Amber Janelle Gilchrist, General Studies. Samantha Jo Gomez, K-8 Education, cum laude. Tiffany K. Gorman, K-8 Education. John Paul Gorski, General Studies. Anna Lena Granderson, Liberal Arts. Miranda Lynn Gray, Science. Deanna Lorraine Greenwood, General Studies, summa cum laude. Hunter Bradford Griffiths, General Studies, magna cum laude. Shabana Hamza, General Studies. Daisha M. Harrison, K-8 Education, magna cum laude. Dayana Lizeth Harrison, Liberal Arts, summa cum laude. Brianna Elizabeth Harder, General Studies, Psychology, cum laude. Anna Jamie Marie Haynes, General Studies, magna cum laude. Catherine Elise Hensley, Liberal Arts, summa cum laude. Megan Ashley Hunnell, Education. Brandon Robert Huffman, General Studies. Michelle A. Jackson, Business Administration. Emily Anna Johada, General Studies. Courtney Michelle Jones, General Studies. Jessica Dawn Judkins, Liberal Arts, summa cum laude. Francis Pawa Kanu, Business Administration. Jill Louise Kowalski, Science. Jordan Ray Kelly, Business Administration. Amber Marie Kentz, Liberal Arts, magna cum laude. Sean R. Kirklider, General Studies, magna cum laude. Vince Salanguste Lau, Business Administration, cum laude. Khalid Stephen Leggett, Business Administration. Nathan Jean Lopreet, General Studies, summa cum laude. Augustina Lauderat, Science. May M. Mahmood, General Studies. Maxwell George Manchester, Business Administration. Heather Marie Marshall, General Studies, magna cum laude. Kendra Joyelle Marshall, General Studies. Charity Elise Martinez, Education, magna cum laude. Princess R. Massey, General Studies. Tyler Barrett Morrell, General Studies, magna cum laude. Courtney Michelle Monroe, General Studies. Brian Howard Morris, General Studies, cum laude. Jonathan Albert Myers, General Studies, summa cum laude. Sawat Ara Nadim, Science, summa cum laude. Kristen Lynn Nelson, General Studies. Marion Lois Bridget Lerner, Liberal Arts, magna cum laude. Nadja Newman, General Studies. Stephanie Ashley O'Neill, General Studies. Laura Nicole Von Otto, General Studies. Rembert Earl Owens, General Studies. Courtney Adora Lynn Parker, General Studies. John Michael Parker, General Studies. Ashley Paige Pierce, General Studies, magna cum laude. Patrick E. Peters, Education, magna cum laude. Jessa Nicole Pignaloso, General Studies, cum laude. Rebecca Sarah Pinette, General Studies. Tyler Lyndon Pollard, General Studies, summa cum laude. Ileana Rosa Puerto, Business Administration, magna cum laude. Sherry Marie Ramirez, Liberal Arts, cum laude. Dominique Emmanuel Richards, Business Administration. Andrew James Ritz, General Studies, cum laude. Destiny Dominique Roberts, General Studies. Alex Edmundo Rodriguez, General Studies. Cynthia Maria Rodriguez, General Studies, magna cum laude. Maria Fernando Rodriguez Marchand, General Studies, summa cum laude. Caitlin Renee Rusnak, K-8 Education, cum laude. Jessica Marie Sanchez, Business Administration, summa cum laude. William Harold Satterfield, Business Administration, cum laude. Karen Shane, Science, summa cum laude.
Waldo.
Michael James Seifert, General Studies, magna cum laude. Jacob Aaron Seifert, General Studies, Psychology. Kyle Brandon Simpson, General Studies. Jessa Nicole Sims, Business Administration, cum laude. Jordan Elizabeth Skinner, General Studies. Dominique Eileen Slaughter, Business Administration, cum laude. Cheryl L. Smalley, General Studies, summa cum laude. Kara Daniel Smith, Liberal Arts, magna cum laude. Rebecca Marie Suba, General Studies, cum laude. Daniel Patrick Sullivan, General Studies. Ashley Logan Sylvia, General Studies. Katie Ann Tate, General Studies. Rebecca Danielle Tate, Science. Paige Erin Thomas, General Studies. Brianna Dawn Trainum, General Studies. Christian Joseph Venvanco, Business Administration, summa cum laude. Kenneth James Volmanik, Business Administration, magna cum laude. Andrew Scott Williams, Science, cum laude. Emily Marie Williams, General Studies. Nathan Maurice Williams, General Studies. Tiffany Renita Williams Thompson, Business Administration. Dylan Wayne Wilson, General Studies. Autumn Elizabeth Wood, General Studies. Rachel Ann Wright, General Studies Psychology, summa cum laude. Brian Christopher Zelenga, General Studies, summa cum laude. John Wesley Burchett, Engineering, Mechanical, cum laude. Good job. Jasmine Joy Kellaway, Engineering, Electrical, cum laude. Xiomara Montesinos Bonet, Engineering, Electrical, magna cum laude. Christopher Scott O'Hara, Engineering, Mechanical, magna cum laude. Caleb Eric Steckman, Engineering, Mechanical, summa cum laude. Charlene Taylor, Engineering, Mechanical, cum laude. Zachary Stephen Yee, Engineering, Mechanical, summa cum laude. Bethany Sue Arrington, Business and Management. Bridget Ann Austin, Nursing. Rachel Christina Awan, Nursing, cum laude. Lindsay Nicole Brannock, Nursing, cum laude. Amber Lee Bevins, Information Systems Technology, cum laude. Kevin Marcel Boucher, Police Science. Kara Ann Cedar, Dental Hygiene, magna cum laude. Betty L. Clayton, Information Systems Technology, magna cum laude. Dylan Edward Cronk, Information Systems Technology. Rebecca Haney, cum laude, General Studies Psychology. Michelle G. Dameron, Dental Hygiene. Ashley Lynn Dole, Dental Hygiene, magna cum laude. Amanda Claire Eastman, Dental Hygiene, magna cum laude. Melinda Ann Faulkner, Business Management, cum laude. Brittany Nicole Fleming, Nursing, cum laude. Adrian Maria Ford, Business Management, summa cum laude. Lauren J. Gaither, Nursing, cum laude. Freddie Crow Glom, Police Science. Belle Elizabeth Goodwin, nursing. Lindsay Nicole Howerton, nursing. Kayla Dawn Kaufman, nursing. Catherine F. Kelly, dental hygiene, cum laude. Nicole M. Lankin, business management, magna cum laude. Tawanda Rochelle Lax, business management. Amber Lynn Marquis, nursing. Jessica Lynn Motes, nursing, cum laude. Christopher Ray Moore, business management, summa cum laude. Amanda L. Parkinson, business management, cum laude. Margie D. Pittman, early childhood development. Shelby Elise Philpott, dental hygiene, cum laude. It's Betsum Laki Ray, nursing, cum laude. Andrea Nicole Rumsey, nursing. Caitlin Renee Settle, early childhood development, cum laude. Delphine Ecom Shea, nursing, cum laude. Chad S. Simpson, police science, cum laude. Robert James Smith, information systems technology. Dia Jane Steffens, dental hygiene. Brian Vincent Stewart, information systems technology, summa cum laude. Brandon Stocks, information systems technology, cum laude. Kimberly Dawn Sykes, nursing. Donald James West, networking, summa cum laude. Samantha Lee Wilson, police science. Melissa Renee Wood, police science, summa cum laude. Robin Sandra Yarborough, information systems technology, magna cum laude. Melissa Adrienne Kozowski, nursing, summa cum laude. Tyler Justin Baker, practical nursing. Eric Allen Lavas, police science, magna cum laude. Jason Ray Miles, police science, cum laude. Crystal M. Knight, practical nursing, summa cum laude. Peter Joshua Krashenfels. Did I get it close? Krachenfels. Fine arts, cum laude. Congratulations. Chantel Elizabeth Mullen, practical nursing. Phyllis P. Washington, early childhood development. Victoria Marie Battencourt, legal assisting. I'm good. Michael Bernard Campbell, automotive technician. Ronald Stewart Clatterbar III, legal assisting. Nathan King Harrison, automotive diagnosis and technician. Sheila Jalo, legal assisting. Lazaro Lobos, automotive diagnosis. Joseph William Novera, automotive technician. Angelita M. Pope, legal assisting. Brittany Michelle Shannon, automotive technician. Kim Huang Tu, Allied Health. Derek Tobias, paraprofessional counseling. Congratulations. Zachary Allen Van Kampenhout, automotive diagnosis and technician.
Please be seated for a moment. Congratulations. We wish you continued success. Will Germanna's faculty please stand? Graduates, I ask you to join me in expressing your thanks to our faculty. This is a good crowd. Graduates, many of you, if not all of you, have received help from family and friends during your years at college. Please stand now and acknowledge those and thank them, whether they're present or not, for helping you today. Will the staff who are responsible for organizing tonight's event please raise your hands so we can thank you. I'd also like to thank President Rick Hurley and his staff at the University of Mary Washington for allowing us to use this facility tonight as the Expo Center was not available. I'd also like to thank the Honor Guard for the presentation of the colors, graduates Marian Louise Lerner, Alex Edmondo Rodriguez for playing the national anthem. Once again, I will return to the stage after the ceremony for any graduates and their friends and family who want to have a posed picture. I look forward to the opportunity to speak individually with the graduates and their families. I request that the audience now stand and remain in place until the recessional is complete. Again, light refreshments will be available on the outdoor patio by the entrance to the Anderson Center while you wait for your graduate after the ceremony. Begin the recessional.